Okay, we are letting in. We'll be getting started shortly, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, we'll be getting started shortly.
Okay, no problem.
All right, I believe we have everyone in the room. Is that correct?
Looks like we don't have anyone in just yet, anyone like in the waiting room, so we can be more than happy to get started.
All right, this will be a recorded meeting. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for attending this webinar, which is being hosted by the Legal Aid Society of Palm Beach County. My name is DaVatrice Lindsey, and I am the attorney for the Neighborhood Entrepreneurial Law Project known as NELP. It launched in 2018 for individuals and for-profit small businesses. We provide residents of the Palm Beach County area the tools and knowledge to be successful in starting and or owning their small business. We also supply limited financial assistance for business registration, logo design, home occupation affidavit, and more for eligible applicants only. And we furnish webinars and podcasts regarding important business topics, such as the topic for today. I have the pleasure of introducing the presenter. Anye Goldwire is a digital entrepreneur and founder of Middle Class Royalty Consulting Group, LLC. She educates the masses on how to generate income through online resources, which allow them to give back what they all desire, time freedom. Ms. Goldwire is a Palm Beach County native who has returned to give back. She received her associates from Florida Atlantic University and completed her BS in Business Administration at FAMU in 2019. She comes from a family of go-getters and entrepreneurs, so it seemed possible to live a wonderful life without having to trade all of her time in return. After completing several internships with the Florida Senate, Eli Lilly, and Apple Incorporated, she did not feel the corporate route was for her and started her pursuit of entrepreneurship. Her favorite quote is, "If you can hold it in your head, then you can hold it in your hands." She believes that we can all live an abundant life and aims to empower others with the same knowledge and access to life that they are obsessed with. Ms. Goldwire, you have the floor.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate that, and I want to just go ahead and give it back to you. I'm sorry. So I just want to go ahead and give it back to you. Everything that you're doing, helping individuals who want to take a foot forward into the entrepreneurship world, it is a beautiful thing, because although it is more sought, the one thing that we lack is the access to information, right? We know it exists, but we just don't have the access, and it's a beautiful thing to be a part in working with the individual who allows access to the individuals where it was denied. So I just want to say congratulations on all the feats that you have accomplished, but more importantly, thank you so much for allowing me to take the platform and educate some of the individuals that you do help on how they themselves can start making money online and becoming a digital entrepreneur. Okay, so just like she said, I'm 24 years old. I started working out as a waitress since I was 16 years old. So I had my first time, not my first time, but I had my first job since I was 16. I was walking to work 2 miles there, 2 miles back. And I just knew this was not for me. I like literally just knew that working was not for me. And it took a while to find out, but I figured out a way to make money without and to live my life without having to trade my time for hours, having to take hourly wages in return to live my life for security. And the way that I did that is by becoming a digital entrepreneur. And I want to just go ahead and say that to be a digital entrepreneur, it's the same thing as owning your own business, but it just means that I make majority of my income and my profit online, whether it be from blogs, affiliate links, social media. And truthfully, that's just where the world is going right now. The whole world is online. Yes, it's still recording and that. But the whole world is online. And because of the growth of technology, so is the way that we make money, right? So is the way that we spend money. All right. So when you go ahead and you think about it, when you go ahead and you think about what's going on in the world, we had taxis. Now we use technology, your phone, to make to order an Uber to come pick you up, right? We do that because of technology. Technology has also allowed us to not have to go to Blockbuster and watch television any further, right? We can now just order television. At first it was through mail, but now it's just on our television. We're paying for online services. And now let me just go ahead and move on to, money itself. We have the different currencies, but as if you know, when you pay attention to what's going on in the market, and you pay attention to what's going on in the market, you can notice that, well, in the economy in the world, is that money is also becoming more digital, right? So if the way that money is being generated is becoming digital, and the way we spend money is becoming digital, it will only come to realization that the way that we make money will also be digital. All right. So I just want to go ahead and talk to you more about how money is made. So money is made 4 different ways, 4 main ways. And to be honest, if this was a quadrant, this would be the left side and the right side, right? When you look on the left side, you'll see that 60% of people are employees, right? 60% of individuals have a job, meaning you're trading your time for your money, meaning if you don't show up, you don't make any money. All right. And the same thing goes for the individuals who self-employed. They're a little bit better off because they don't have anyone telling them what to do. But at the end of the day, you don't have a business, you own a job. So if you still don't show up, you do not have any. If you do not show up, you still don't have any means to support yourself. If you're a lawyer, if no one commits a crime, you don't have a job. If no one gets sick, you can no longer be a doctor, right? So even though you're employed by yourself, you're still on that left side of the quadrant. And 95% of the world sits on the left side of the quadrant. 95% of the world sits on this left side. And we just sit there because we don't know how to move over to the right side, right? The right side, just like it sounds, is the right side to be on. And that's because the right side, being an investor, being part of that total 5%, is what's going to allow you to really, get a taste and really get a taste and experience what it is called financial freedom, financial independence. I would say financial independence, having a way to support yourself without having to rely to do that. Now we can go ahead and talk about the 1% of investors, where you buy assets, stock markets, Bitcoin, any other trades, and that make money for you. But I just want to go ahead and more focus on the business owner, right? How we can take you very slowly from being just strictly on this left side into this right side. And the way that you can do that is by learning how to become a part of that 4%, becoming a business owner. A business owner is a person who owns a system that works when you don't, meaning you did something one time, or you did a task, several tasks one time, and now you don't have to work. You still end up getting paid. So a business owner, and wouldn't be a plumber, an independent contractor. It would be the owner of Amazon, Jeff Bezos or Bezos. I'm not sure which one of those S's or Z's, but he would be a business owner, because whether or not he shows up or not, Amazon will learn how to run for you. Okay. So now that we went ahead and we talked about, how money is being made and how it's moving digital, I want to go ahead and ask you this. Out of all the money that has been spent online, or all the money that you spent online, how much money have you made off of it, right? You can go ahead, type in the chat if you made any money offline off the things that you bought, right? Because I know that during this quarantine, during COVID, one things that everyone started doing was buying online. We've had the e-commerce business is the most growing business in the world, and it's pretty much just the buying and selling goods online. Whether or not Walmart was a brick and mortar store, meaning it has a building, but now they've generated their online sales. They've literally increased their online sales by 85% during this 1 year of this quarantine, right? We're coming up on our 1 year quarantine, but Target as well, they increased their sales by 47% during this online sales and retail. So if everyone's buying online, even yourself, and this is a growing market, close to being $1 trillion market, I want to ask you, how do you plan on getting a piece of this pie, right? If it's $1 trillion to go around, how are you going to be able to get a piece of that pie, right? The way that you're going to go ahead and do that is by setting up your own store. Okay, setting up your own store, it can be as hard as you want to make it, but truthfully, it can be as easy as you want to make it. And the reason for that is because having an online store, because of technology, has become extremely easy, right? We have low barriers of entry. There's low risk, low startup fees, and it's extremely scalable. When I say low risk, it's just the fact that if you start up an online store, there is a business model that allows you to have inventory, to pretty much have a store without ever having to have inventory, without ever actually having to ship and mail stuff by yourself, right? So just imagine having your own online store, right? Having your own online website, but not required to own, store, or ship a single item to a customer, but you still make a profit from it. Okay, just imagine that. Everyone would do it, and everyone should do it. And now it's easier than ever. All right. And the reason for that is because of drop shipping and Shopify. Shopify is an online platform. It makes it 10 times easier to start and run your own store. And I want to go ahead and say that with Shopify, what they do is they give you an online platform with the website. They give you an online platform. It's $29. You have a 14-day trial, and it's $29.99 just to use their platform. And what their platform is going to allow you to do is going to allow you to sift through different websites, different suppliers, and products that you can add to your own online website, and you can sell it. So you'll be marketing someone else's product on your page, and you will be making a profit from that. So let's just assume that Billy J. Jones decides that, oh my, I have to go to a party. It's time for me to purchase a t-shirt, right? She goes online, she goes to your website that you set up through Shopify, and you're advertising a black t-shirt for $50. She goes ahead and she purchases $50 t-shirt. And when she purchased this t-shirt, you get the order and you find a supplier. Meanwhile, remember that you don't have inventory or anything. You find a supplier online, right? Because you're advertising their t-shirt, and that shirt's $20. You're going to pay that supplier $20. That supplier is going to make, pack, and ship and deliver that package to the customer. And the only thing you did was market it and put it on your website. At the end of the day, they got their $20. She got her t-shirt, and you made a $30 profit simply from putting it on your website. Now, that's what you call a business owner. That's what you call a system, right? You did something one time, putting it on a website, and people continue to buy it, and you continue to press a button. Now, with this dropship model, there are some is some little, I want to say, costs that comes with drop shipping, but they're so minuscule, right? $29.99 a month just so Shopify can hold your website. You have to buy your website. You have to buy your website domain, but that comes $20 for the whole year. So for the whole year, you have a website where people can come. Now, I know this says that we're going to speak more about, marketing and how to market, but I want to let you know that if you truly desire success in a business or any industry, then you have to go ahead and find those individuals. You have to go and find those individuals who have what you want, and you have to do what they did so you can have what they have, right? So I just got my online store started in 2 weeks ago. I started it 2 weeks ago and I opened it on Saturday, and I was able to do that with no experience. It took me 2 weeks, maybe 20 minutes a day or so. And the reason I was do that was because of this online academy. All right. So when I say that you want to learn from individuals that are teaching you, learn from individuals who have what you want. I have what you want now because you may not have that store and I have success, but there are a number of individuals within this online academy who are teaching you what you want to know, right? And the ECX Academy is short for the E-commerce Mastery Academy. There's so much to learn about marketing your store. You have to do Facebook ads. You have to be able to maintain your website, how to do fulfillments, how to make sure that it's going to the right warehouse because you have different items from different areas. There's a lot to learn. And when I got started, I was really confused. But then I remembered that I was part of I have a partnership with an amazing company that teaches individuals like myself, like you, how to get their store started and how to market it to the intended audience, right? And so when you go ahead and you get access to this academy and these online academies, you have access to about 150 plus, I want to say it's probably about 190 10-minute videos. And these videos will show you independently how to set up your website, right? Like, let's see if my internet is working phenomenally. So I can show you what the platform looks like. But these 10-minute videos will show you step by step how to build your successful online business, starting with purchasing a domain, starting with choosing what products are you going to sell, right? And these videos helped me in such an immense way because they were so short and simple that I was able to get a lot of different tasks done in one day and 30 minutes to an hour just by watching these videos, right? So it's loading on its own time and it's on pace, but once it gets there, you're going to go ahead and see that this course or this online course is pretty much, we teach a bunch of different things as well, right? We teach people how to invest as well. So let me click on the right academy, ECX. So in this academy, as you can see, we have 100, 200, 300, 400 series. And this is just telling you what e-commerce is, how the drop shipping model works. These first videos, when I watched them, I want to say they were 5 minutes long. Pretty much they teach you how to choose your products and finding your suppliers just for the basic beginner. Now, let's just say that you already have your store going and you just need help with advertising, choosing products. We have basic videos for that too, teaching you how to create your first Facebook ad, how to use Facebook Business Manager, installing the assets, adding a fan page, anything of those major things. We have the education so you can learn that on your own pace, right? Because a lot of things that's stopping us from doing something is, oh, I don't know enough right now. You don't need to know enough at that moment to get it done. You possess all you need to do all you want to do right now, right? The only thing you needed was a little bit help and a little bit of information and a little bit of access, right? So after you watch these videos, if you say you needed a little bit more help, these individuals that I told you had the success that you're looking for, this platform, we have an amazing platform of educators who has absolutely made 6-7 figures in the e-commerce market through drop shipping alone, right? Selling doodads and what's-its, they've made 7 figures. And our CEO of the ECX Academy, of IM Academy, has made it to where we can learn from them and they will teach us. We can learn from them live, 12 o'clock, anytime of the day, in real time. I think it's loading right now, but anyways, we can grow and learn from them. We can connect, ask, and learn and ask questions from them. So it's member only access to weekly training, and you get to get mentored by some of the people who've made the life, I'm not the life, but just generated the business that you desire from your online business, right? And what more can you ask for? Learning from people who have exactly what you want. So it's still loading, but when you go ahead and you go on these go live, this is just a simple example. You can see that they have a schedule for real people, and these sessions are usually about an hour long, right? So on Tuesday and Thursday, I know that Chris Reef comes on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 12 to 1, and you can watch him, and he's going to help you get set up on Facebook ads every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 o'clock. You know for a fact that I can learn at that. Now, if 12 o'clock doesn't work for you, there are a number of individuals who come on at different times, but more importantly, all the calls are recorded, right? All the calls are recorded, so you can just go back and watch them. There we go. You can go back and watch them in real in the back. So we have Chris Reeve, Joey Mendina, and Ariana Larandi. They have really changed my life in the last 2 weeks, understanding what e-commerce was, how to market, who's truly my audience, how to set up a general versus a niche store. They've really helped me in doing that in the last 2 weeks. And they've also succeeded in having me make my first $100, or more importantly, make my first 5 sales within being open 3 days, right? 3-4 days. And another thing that comes with this, another things that comes with the academy that has helped me and that can help you, is just the fact that it comes with tools. So these are just some of the tools that we have. If you have a problem or you have an issue choosing a website, you don't know how to build your template, you don't need to be a graphic designer. Once again, you don't need to have experience, because we have ThemeX, and it's going to provide a simple website template for you. And this template that they have has been proven to generate not only customers but returning customers, right? Not turning visitors into customers, but customers into returning customers. All right, they go ahead and help you do that. Then we have the Cloner X, and it allows you to add products from another store into your store with no problem. It happens within 2 to 3 minutes. You don't even have to add the product description, right? The only thing you need to do is use the Cloner X and it'll copy the products. But it also helps you choose what are some reading products, and more importantly, what are some ads that you can use for those products that it helped you. Okay. And then you have the ROAS calculator and the pixel tracker. The ROAS calculator is going to allow you to find your winning product, right? Because sometimes you think, oh, I need to have a bunch of products. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to have a bunch of different things. And you really just need that one product that people are going to buy every single time. And that calculator helps you find that product, but more importantly, it helps you find your ideal price and profit margin, right? It's going to help you find how much will people really pay for this, but still allow you to make a decent profit. And I want to let you know that when you're drop shipping and you're doing a profit, the profit margin between drop shipping is usually between 15 to 30%. 15 to 30%. Sometimes it can go higher depending on if you find a really good, a really cheap supplier, but it's generally 15 to 30%. Okay. And then we have the retargets, right? We have the retargets, and I mean, with the pixel tracker, have you ever Google something on the internet, right? You go and Google jeans with dots, jeans with pearls on them, right? When you go and Google jeans with pearls on them, and then you go exit out the site 3 days later, you go on Instagram, you go on Facebook, and there's a big advertisement for those jeans with pearls telling you to go buy that. So that's what people are going to do with your website. When people click on your website, they click on those products or they type things into Google, it's going to follow and track them everywhere. So when they go into their Instagram, they go into social media, Twitter, whichever one allows them to have those apps, they're going to see your pants. They're going to see your ad. I mean, they're going to see those pants being advertised by your store, and they're going to buy those jeans with pearls from your website. That's what's going to happen. You didn't have to ship them. You didn't have to do anything. The pixel tracker does the work for you. All right. So So everything here can be accessed through our Hello Center, and the Hello Center is where I was before. And with this Hello Center, it's just pretty much where you're going to, just like it says, so you're going to access your educators, your mentorship, your educational videos, anything that you're going to need on your search and on your journey through opening and starting your own online business. Okay, so I personally mentor and help so far a group of 12 individuals, not only teach them how to invest, and how to generate income from home through the investment markets from their phones, but I also help them to run and access their store. So I go through this with individuals. You have access to the educators, but you also have access to me, right? I'm just a tutor, right? I'm just here to help facilitate an environment to make sure that everything's going smoothly for you. But as a person who's also succeeded through this, I can also say that I can definitely guide you through the IM Academy, through this, and setting up your online store and getting you started. Now, this is a school. Like I said, it's the ECX Academy. It is a school, and we do have, an education cost, school cost. So to be a part of our academy and to learn from our educators, get these tools, get these broken down videos of 10 minutes, right? 10-minute videos you can learn in your own time. In order to that, you have to get enrolled with us today. Now, before we talk about the enrollment, I want to go ahead and tell you that we do have a scholarship program. If you know any individuals who aspire to be entrepreneurs, if any individuals who desire to make extra income from home, any individuals who want to own their online store, boutique, whatever it is, right? Because a lot of individuals are drop shipping in this world. A lot of the places that you see on social media that are shipping are drop shipping, right? If you go and type an item on Amazon drop ships. But if you go and type an item on Amazon and you copy the description and put it somewhere else, you'll see that Amazon got that from somewhere else and they're just moving the product. So why can't you be the middleman? So if you know any other individuals who want to participate in starting their own platform, their own website, getting their business and making money, and generating additional income from home, from setting up a website, tell 2 people and you can get everything that I mentioned for free, right? It's a scholarship program. I know I went to for FAMU, so I know for a fact that if they told me, hey, if you tell 2 people to come to FAMU and join the School of Business Industry, you will have free tuition every semester, I would have did it, right? Because free is for me. I definitely would have did it. So what I want to go ahead and say is that if you know 2 individuals who want to do this and you want this for free, it can be for free. Otherwise, if you fall in love with the products, right? If you fall in love with the products, learning how to set up your online store using the educators, and in 30 days you want to continue learning with us, there is a monthly membership of $275. I pay the monthly membership with absolutely no problem because they have paid me. I haven't actually reached the membership yet, but they've reached they've helped me make my money within 2 weeks of being open. So you really have to ask yourself, do you see a benefit in learning a skill set that's going to allow you to generate income without having to clock in for someone else, right? So that's pretty much everything that we have to offer for you, right? And if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to unmute yourself, or you can just let me know. They just got admitted. But if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy. To answer them right now about our platform. If you want to see the platform and what it really looks like, let me know in the chat, or I can unmute you. But if not, I'll be more than happy to pass it over. So do anyone have any questions? Do you need me to go back over anything for you? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pass it back over. I do go ahead and appreciate that. Let me make you host, Mr. DaVatrice. Oh man. Let's stop share. Let's stop share first. And let's go ahead. Here we are.
Thank you. Good old technology. Thank you so much for that very informative presentation, Ms. Goldwire. There are two questions. The first question is, what would you suggest in order to sell services online versus products? Would you suggest the Shopify route or something else? Ms. Goldwire? I think you're on mute.
Okay, here we are. Could you repeat the question for me, please?
Absolutely. What would you suggest in order to sell your services online versus products? Would you still suggest the Shopify route, or is there something else that you would recommend?
Okay, so in regards to services, what I definitely say is that Shopify wouldn't be a good site for services. It's mainly for products and things of that nature. I'll be more than happy. Let's see really quickly. But what I definitely say when it comes to marketing your services, services are mainly a personal level. So with products, you can offer something else along with it. But in order to get your services out there, I would definitely say that you would just have to make an online platform, and you would have to make an online platform and create an online presence, because a lot of people buy things online. A lot of people, I make decisions. I got my nails done from a person done offline, and that's a service from posting pictures and things of that nature. And I don't even have to see them. So you would definitely, I would say that you would just have to develop a online presence that can be felt no matter who's on that website or not. So I would just make it imperative for you to join Twitter, join Instagram, join Facebook as a business professional for your company, and putting that out there in the world, because people don't know what they don't know. You might say that oh, people know that I do nails, or people know that I offer life insurance, but the only people that know are the people that that are close to you. Truly, people don't know what they don't know. So I would definitely say putting your services on social media is probably the best thing if you're going to be selling services. Social media, definitely.
All right. Thank you. The next question is, how can I add my products that I make and sell to Shopify?
Great. So it will be the same way. So you can go ahead and add the same thing. So the only thing that's different is that Shopify still allows you to sell your own websites. I mean, not your own website, sell your own products. You would just be in control of shipping. So I have a few items that I ship on my website myself. I'm starting to make hula hoops. I like to make hula hoops, dance hula hoops, and I like to make dance hula hoops. So out of all the items that have to be shipped by Amazon or by AliExpress, the ones that I make, they are on my own time schedule. I have to put the listing up, but more importantly, I have to go create the shipping label and things like that. So you can post your own products on the website. Now, the problem or the issue that some people come along with is that when they post their own products on the website, they don't have the following to get their products sold. So the drop shipped items, what that would allow you to do is to entice everyone to buy things they want until they see what you want them to want. So I sell, like, my main thing is selling hula hoops. They don't know that because I sell planners, and my focus is mind and body rejuvenation. But my main focus is being able to sell movement meditation. So hula hoops and dance fans. But everyone's not going to buy that, but I still want people on my website. So I had to put something in there so I can attract not only my niche market, but a little bit extra people to make sure that it happens. So I would definitely say you can still put your products on there, but I highly recommend, I'm not going to say a drop ship product, but I highly recommend finding a product that everyone wants that relates to, you know, your niche, what you're doing, and putting that on there as well. It just helps not being responsible for shipping. It helps not being responsible for inventory and things of that nature.
Right, I definitely understand that. It will help with the cost. Thank you.
Right.
And the last question is, do you suggest the ECX class for Amazon as well, or just Shopify?
So, it actually works for both, but but through my experience, when I worked through Shopify, even Shopify has apps for Amazon. So I'm currently in the process of setting up my store for Amazon as well, because I wanted to see how that works too. But the ECX Academy, it's mainly going to help you walk through how to sell things on Shopify and how to get things set up on Shopify. But through my experience, that same knowledge is more so universal. So the same knowledge that I was able to use, the platform's still kind of the same, but with selling things on Amazon, I'll go ahead and tell you this now. When you sell things on Amazon, there's a $39.99 monthly fee, and there's a $39.99 monthly fee, and they charge you $199 for every product that you sell. So that's like one of the downsides, in my opinion, with working with Amazon, is that like it's only $199, but I mean it's still on the cut. You know what I mean? It's still on there, but you can easily set up a store by going to Amazon. I want to say Amazon sellers or Amazon.sellers, and set up your own website there too. But if you set it up on Amazon and you already have like your main website set up, you can get generate income from two areas.
Okay, well, that was the last question. Thank you so much, Ms. Goldwire, once again for that very informative presentation. And thank you for everyone that attended today. We greatly appreciate it. We hope that you took some information away from it today, and definitely reach out to Ms. Goldwire if you have any further questions or concerns. This will be the closing of the webinar. Everyone stay safe and healthy. Thank you.
Thank you.